Oh, okay. That's just gonna play for no reason on the start. That's awesome. That's cool. Well, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. I hope you're having a good day today. Sorry that I've started so late. It's my last day at my old job, so I had to do a bunch of offboarding stuff. But I'm here now. I'm available. And I'm doing whatever. Let me know if/when you're ready for me to redeem a sketch. Ghosty, you can go right ahead and do that whenever you want. I'm happy to do it. I'm vibing. Welcome to the stream, Willow and Ghosty. Thank you for coming, especially so late. Oh my goodness. Let me just display settings. I've always got to change which display is my main display when I move my drawing tablet over to the other screen. Whoop! There we go. I was working on coloring this little dude. Currently, I'm just calling him Cobalt. You died! Why? Why are you dead? Did that come through? I hope it did. Okay. Alright, I'll let you decide if you want to do Snail or T-Rex. It's gonna be Snail. Thank you for redeeming a sketch. Oh my goodness. Is Sammy actually... Is this all working properly? Or is nothing happening at all now? Let me just test. No, I mean, that's working. Hey, Zach Flair, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Scrunkly critter spotted? Yeah, I was working on this little scrunkler. Look at him. I was just like coloring him earlier while I was on a call with work. But now I get to do a different thing. I get to do real scrumbler right there. Absolutely. I get to do a sketch, a 10-minute sketch. And I'm really quick going to save it because otherwise I'm going to forget to do that once it's done, and then I'm going to close it and then it's going to disappear forever. Let's make this 22nd to the 5th, 26. There we go. We
Ex-Willow Cat turned into an elephant.
You're an elephant. Damn. Okay. By the way, figured out how to grab lines from a text file with that redeem, which means that I have added a lot more. Hey, Droxian, welcome to the stream.
Droxy_Volpine turned into a PNG tuber.
Yeah, nice. Alrighty.
Zek Flare turned into a werkoala.
You're a werkoala? That's crazy. I didn't think that one would get chosen for ages. Yeah, it is specific. That was one that, so Grub added a couple of them. She specifically wanted a werkoala, so that's what is happening now. I'm going to add my 1 and 2. There we go. I'm going to remove that. So, we have our sketch. You like the idea that nothing happens until the next full moon? Exactly. You don't think you've ever seen a koala TF? I think I've seen one. I think I've seen one before. I don't remember where, though. It'd be interesting to try one. But I don't know, it's just not really an animal that interests me very much. Snail TF. Alrighty. I need to get your reference again. I should probably save it to my PC at some point, but I'm just going to keep copying it from Discord over and over again until I lose the place that it is in chat. There we go. And put it in here. I know what a snail looks like. I can figure it out from memory. I don't need a reference. Like penguins. Yeah, true. I was asked to do a penguin TF once. I don't like penguins though. Penguins are mid. I'm sorry. Mid TF creature. I mean, you know what I mean. Draw a snail TF from memory? I will. Are we ready? I'm gonna start it. In 3, 2, 1, snail TF. Alright, I've got 9 minutes and 59 seconds to draw a snail TF. It's gonna be kind of crazy. I already started drawing in white, so that's a good sign. And my eraser is too big as well, so that's cool too. let's just make sure to select that whole layer and delete it just to make sure that everything is in the right place. I need to make sure that I'm in my chat. Go L take. Sorry, I've got some LTF takes, okay? That's just who I am. I don't like Penguin TF. I don't like Bear TF. I don't like Tours. I don't like what else? Oh, so many things. Don't like Hoop TF. Don't like Poof TF. Don't like Mermaids. Not a big fan. Don't like any kind of pig TF, TBH. Kobolds are top tier? Yeah, absolutely. Kobolds are top tier. Completely agree. Poof TF is lazy. I don't know, some people like it. Oh, I'm not gonna yuck someone else's yum. Just because it's not something that I particularly enjoy doesn't mean that somebody else can't enjoy it. I mean, you know, somebody could call the way that I draw TF lazy for being unrealistic and cartoony. It's just the way art is. Okay. Okay, got the two arms out like this. Got one leg kind of just completely merged in. Yeah, we got our head that's too big again. I don't know how I keep managing to do that. Let's not have two different face lines. That will help. There we go. My most recent TF, a raccoon TF, is taking forever. That's okay. These things take time. I like to make it a challenge of being fast because that's just a personal goal of mine. That doesn't mean it's any better. Probably means it's slightly worse than the rest of the TF art out there just because I'm not spending as much time refining it, making it into something polished, you know. But it is how it is. It's just how I do it these days. I mean, I definitely want to build my skill up, my speed up, mostly because I want to make a comic at some point, and I've been saying this for years, and I really should just do it at some point. I'd like to be able to release like a couple of chapters a year instead of just like a couple of pages a year. Not that a couple of pages a year is a bad thing. I'd like to be able to actually build it up like relatively consistently. Maybe not even a couple of chapters. I just mean like, you know, 40 to 50 pages a year instead of 1 page a month sort of thing. That would be pretty cool. I mean, maybe 1 page a week would be nice. This hand is not happening. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to make it into a glob, and then I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna do that. That looks bad. I'm sorry. This is not in the right, not happening in the right way. Definitely. Oh, you know, don't snails have like these thingos as well? Wait. Yeah, snails has got that shit going on. Go. Do this sort of thing. Going on. It's like stuff happening. You know, I'm saying words. I'm just saying words to fill the space, you know. Whoop. I know snails have a big spiral. It's pretty good. I know. Oh, you've got uppy down. That's right. You've got up down here. And then I don't know. Your glasses probably on the floor at this point. Like for real, they ain't staying on that face. Like that shit ain't happening. 5 minutes left. Okay. Wow. What have we got that we can do in 5 minutes? Well, we've got this arm that needs to be readjusted. It needs to be made into something a little bit more... I don't know. Let's take that, make a new layer, and do something with it. Okay. All of your TFs that I've drawn so far have been like harrowing. Okay. Got that going on, I think. Is that just slugs that do that, or is that snails too? I don't know. But it's happening now. Go. Some of that. Make the arms a little bit more goopy. Yeah, I think that looks way better. There we go. 3 minutes left. Oh yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. This will be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry. Are you worried? I hope not. Go. This. Have these fingers merging together because I like it when I do that. There are kobolds. Are there co-italics and co-underlines? You know it. Absolutely there are. But we don't talk about them because otherwise we'd be cursed. You know, already talking this much about it. We're living dangerously close to the edge right now. Careful. Careful what you say. Nope, wrong. Wrong! It's better. Snails have like this business going on, right? I know how snail is. And then we'll have like the leg coming up like this. Go. Oh yeah, and of course, glasses. You know, I kind of want to put them back on the face. I think that would be funnier. I've got a minute to do it. Oops. Go. Yeah, something like that. Oh, I just realized these are in the wrong spot. I'm pretty sure these actually go like here, right? How snails work? Yeah. I'm doing that from memory. I don't know if that's correct, but I'm doing it. I mean, what? I feel like this is pretty good. I think I've done it. Yeah. Yeah. Done. Ironic that the snail TF felt like it went a lot faster. Yeah, than the Morgana one. Definitely. I think that was partly because the the music wasn't playing. That looks great. I am very glad. Let me take a screenshot of it for you, and I will send it your way. There we go. Include the whole thing. Okay, going to message this to you. Oh, what have we got now? Is that that's a save, isn't it? It sure is. Thank you for redeeming the save. All right, save. I've saved. Got snailed. All happened. There we go. Okay. Now, I could draw. I could play a game. I could... That was very fast. Can't say the same for the former human. Exactly. Bro's gone slow now. Just kind of trying to think of something that'll pique my fancy. Do whatever I feel like. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think what I'm going to do, what I'm interested in doing, is probably... I have an idea, but people might not like it. It's another one of my my weird note ideas. It's basically somebody turning into a pile of playing chips because they've been gambling too much. And I'm kind of curious to see, you know, how well I can draw something interesting like that. Turn them into snails if they disagree. So true. Oh my god, so true. Let's just like get a table going. Something like that, and then maybe move it down a little bit, like this. Well, maybe not too far. Maybe more like here, yeah, something like that. I'm just gonna call this layer table, and I'll draw like stuff on the table in a minute. But basically, what I'd like to do, I'm actually gonna do this. Make it three-dimensional. Pretty cool that you can do that. Go. That's accidentally made the brush 10. That's awesome. The bigger than 10. You remember Friends OC where they did size stuff with gambling? It was honestly really cool. Oh, nice. Hey, Julia, welcome. Welcome to the stream. What's going on today? Well, I just turned somebody into a snail. That was pretty cool. With a stream sketch right here. Turn this guy into a snail. Looking good. Now I'm going to draw some gambling. And I am actually going to move the table down a bit, because what I'd like to do is I'd like to have this be a forced perspective piece. Is it called forced perspective or just perspective? I don't know. But I'd really like to have somebody like head is up right here, or no, head is up like there. They're like leaning over the table basically. Maybe they're like, maybe they don't have that arm actually, but they're like really leaning. They're like leaning hard over the table, and they've got their arm. Like I've got this pose in my head right now, and I'm kind of hoping that it works. I have this hand that I want to be like throwing. It's got like, maybe that's a bit too big. It's got like a finger there, and then like a finger is like here-ish, and it's like they're throwing. Yeah, they're like got like this sort of thing going on. That finger goes like that, but maybe it's a little bit more to the front. I'm going to turn the opacity of the table down just so that I can see. And then maybe if they're doing some crazy shit with their hands, almost. Maybe something like this-ish. Maybe that is fine. And then their thumb is like out like that. I don't like how this looks. I don't like it. I'm starting again. Hand like that. Be careful gambling your humanity away. Exactly. No, I'm gonna draw the hand over here for a second because I have a vision and I really want to see if I can get it. It would be like hand is like, thumb is like there. I've been watching a lot of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure again lately, specifically part 3. So I'm like we just got past the gambling part, and I'm like all of a sudden really in a mood to draw like hands, and like the way they rotoscoped the hands in the animation of that part of the show was so satisfying. And I really want to I don't know, I just felt super inspired by it. I all of a sudden really want to like replicate it. Should trade it away instead for something like a wearable item? Yeah, exactly. A suspicious wearable item would be fun. And like throwing, yeah, this is looking a bit better. And then maybe this finger is like coming up like that, maybe. No, this finger would be more like that. There-ish. They're like throwing, right? Their pinky would have to be like maybe like that ish. Something happening with this. I think probably. Yeah, maybe like that actually. Let me have it like off to the side. Yeah, I like that. It's almost like a grab, but that's okay. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Then the thumb needs to be a little bit smaller. I haven't watched much JoJo, but it's pretty neat. Ah, hey, Just Aware Raccoon. Also, yes, JoJo is very neat. I like it a lot. I'm currently drawing it's kind of an idea that I have had for a while, where somebody is gambling too much and then they turn into a bunch of playing chips because they like bet their soul or something. And it's an idea I've wanted to draw for a couple of weeks. It's been in my phone. And since I finished that animation, I thought I would give myself a little bit of a break and work on this on the stream. Off stream, I'm working on a bunch of commission stuff, like not safe for work, but obviously can't do that on the stream. So I'm just kind of sketching out this hand right now. I don't really have any references for it. I probably should be using a reference, but I feel, I don't know. I'm having more fun just kind of coming up with my own hand right now. That hand looks amazing. I appreciate it. Thank you. It is like the Eminem mic throw meme. You're totally right. They are throwing. They're like throwing some dice. It'll be like that. And then maybe back of the hand is there. This. Maybe I don't even want anything on the bottom. The back of the hand is a little bit further. I think back here. And they're like. Yeah, maybe we're doing something like a little fucking lean. And they would be like looking. No, they'd be that way. Looking up like that and be like, oh, fucking work. You know, that shit. And then what I'd like is I'd like half of them to be already turned into playing chips. So we can go. I can probably move this part of their body up a little bit. Master hand. Next summon you need to, you need to turn someone into a slot machine. You're gonna turn someone into a slot machine. That would be fun. I would enjoy that, I think. Go. Honestly, I can probably make this person bigger. Let's just, before I do that, I'm gonna change this to bilinear so that I can actually move it around without lag. Draw some dice. How do I draw dice? I can draw dice, right? I don't want to obscure the TF too much. Like draw some cubes. I don't want to really draw one there because I want to have him like... He'll be behind the table. Part of him will be like... No, I liked it where it was. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. Actually does that. Yeah, let's do that. I just really wanted to draw a hand today. Wow! Thank you for the fucking spam. I really appreciate it. Awesome. I love it when the spam bot so fun. Like I don't really want this one to be in the way of anything. Whoops. Be like that. Yeah, in this like empty space. Yeah, looks fine. Yeah. Like, yeah, they've like thrown. They're like kind of spinning. I like that. I like that. Okay. Now, I've got an idea of what I want the face to be. Now I'm going to actually draw it. Make him dissolve into dice too. Oh, that's fun. I think I want playing chips, definitely. I have an idea. And I really want to see if I can make it work. So far, not too bad. Not too bad. I want it to be up like that. Up, up. Yeah. be like super concentrated. I made the neck too long because I always do that. Hey Orineko, welcome to the stream. Oh no, you've turned your hoof back into a hand. Wait, reverse that. Yeah, like this. I have to have the most basic fucking hair because I'm bad at drawing hair. Go. Just move some of this a bit. For some reason, I'm getting like Vivzy pop from this face, and I don't know why. I need to move the eyes down a bit. Maybe I need to make his mouth different too. I don't know. Something about this is fucking with me. Out of these, which is best? The paw. Easy. I love that there's a Pez dispenser one. No.
Zek Flare turned into a Binchuron.
Hey, nice. A Binchuron. You can plug the artist, that's fine. Who is it? No. Maybe I'll just go back to what I had. Even though I don't really like it. I feel like there's something wrong with it. Yeah, I don't know. Nazcat art? Nice. probably fine. This expression's fine. I'm not a big fan of the face, but I'm also not very good at drawing faces. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. To turn into a marketable candy dispenser, exactly. No. They're gambling.
Oh no!
Gambling everything away. I'm gonna give him a tuxedo. I think that'll be fun. I just want motion in this one. I'm just feeling like, I don't know, I'm feeling big motion vibes today.
Oh, it's just based on that game.
What, the gambling one? It was definitely inspired partially by it, for sure. Yeah. Okay, I'm hungry. How are you? Okay, for now. Thank you, though. Yeah? Yeah, that would be good. Thank you. Origami, that's awesome. That's so cool. Where do you think Ori came from? I don't know. Origami. I said origami. It's because it's in my head now. Ori and the Blind Forest is something I've seen a lot of people play. Ori just seems like a common sort of prefix. Okay, I'm gonna draw a space where chips would be, and then I'll fill them in later. Made the name before you learned of that game? Oh, there you go. Hi, Lily Soft Paws. Welcome to the stream. I'm drawing a guy turning into a bunch of playing chips because he gambled his soul away. Let's... get a couple coming out like this. Gambling chip there and maybe one there or something.
The music just turns me on.
Just come out like that. Yeah, I like that. Cuphead TF trigger? True. Go. He's he's turning into gambling chips. You got some TF of me becoming a plushie from gambling? Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
Lily Soft Paws turned into a wolf.
I think one of his eyes a gambling chip.
Zero Renico turned into a sandwich.
Yeah, I like that. And then we'll have like...
Lily Soft Paws
thank you,
turned
Bubba.
into a television remote.
Oh, you're a TV remote. Got him.
Lily Soft Paws turned into a
That's
phoenix.
probably better. Back to Final Fantasy 14.
Zero Renico turned into a body pillow.
Uh-oh. You'll turn into some funky
Zet
stuff
Flare
today.
turned into a snake.
Yeah, Snake. Let's go. You're requesting name origins. Yes, he is turning into poker chips. I'm gonna have to like find. I'm gonna have to go, like actually go and get like a die so that I can reference it. I don't think I have one near me. I might have to go into another room for a second. Let's go to here. Yeah, I don't want to get these wrong, so I'm gonna go real quick into another room and find some dice, and I'll be right back. Is it gonna do that every time I go into this scene? Oh, I need to fix that. Can I like... Let's try that. I mean, it's a fun transition for sure. But what it is it is the Shoe Burst redeem. Which you actually can redeem yourself now. You should be able to, at least. Or jump scare? Yeah. Can't have us getting Shuba for free? Exactly. You should post TF in the server. Just make sure it's in the right channel. Okay, so I did get a die. I went looking for my D&D ones, and I looked at my D6 and realized it had Roman numbers on it, which meant that it wasn't a normal one. So I had to go and look for one that actually had the dots on it, and I've actually found one now, which is good, which means that I can reference it. So let's do that. So this one has, the 1 is there. I hope this is a correct... It'd be really funny if this die just wasn't correct. And it was just some other random pattern of dots. Pretty sure it looks like that. And then it should all be safe for work. Awesome. Let's do a other side. Yeah, let's do a 6, 5, and 3. So that's mostly normal. Have 3. Yeah. And then 5 would be like. Would be a bit better. That's better. Yeah. Sure. I'll fix the ratio of dots sizes when I render it. A guardian? What might this soon-to-be non-human turning into? Also been a long while since I've been in your chat. That's all good. This guy's turning into a bunch of playing chips. Because I thought that would be a fun, unique little idea. And I wanted to do something for myself today, so there's that too. Yeah, Fission TF, exactly. Right. So we've got this. I think. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I think this is... I think this is done for the sketch. Now I'm going to render it. You're in love with the idea of Fission TF, but it's quite challenging to draw. Yes, especially if you've got to draw a bunch of little things, which I do for this, which means it's a lot of line work. Though, I'm a pretty big fan of line work, so it's not too bad. Let's make this guy Parent. Go. Name that layer sketch. Then go for a line art layer. This one might take me a little while. I'll do the guy first, and then I'll work on the other stuff. It's parent. Go. I guess I'll just begin, because I'm gonna start with the teeth. Oh, come on. What is my line competence is so whack right now. You got this. Drawing a bunch of little things is tedious, but the payout is worth it. 100%. Absolutely it is. I conform to the shapes a little bit more, because I like how loose it all is. I'm also kind of a fan of drawing a bunch of little things sometimes. Like, just lets me kind of zen out for a little while. Once I've got the sketch done and I'm doing the line art, it's like, oh man. I get to sit here and relax for a while, you know? Nice. I hope you can have a bit of a relax too. While I'm drawing this insane freaking art. It's good though. I'm liking it so far. What do poker chips look like again? I need to look them up. They should all be like the most, the like cheapest ones. Oh, there's a bunch of different designs. I guess that makes sense. Let's just go for something simple. Let's do that. Okay, they all often, a lot of them seem to be six-sided. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna make it real simple. We're gonna have it look like this, but I am going to add another side, so it's gonna be more like this. There we go. Yes, very good. How evil turned into a bunch of cheap playing chips barely used in bets. Exactly. Not even worth it. Which I think is even better. Would I be considered one of those artists that like tortures their characters? Is that something? Is that what I am? I feel like I draw a lot of body horror. Kind of what I do. I gotta make sure all these chips are kind of the same size. Any user-friendly TF person for reference? Anyone who has characters tortures them when the second law gets involved. Damn. I don't know, I feel some people are nice. Oh, the second law gets involved. I see, I see. I mean, yeah, I guess to make an interesting story, a character must go through some hardship, for sure. But it doesn't necessarily have to be, like, psychologically destroying hardship. It could be like, I don't know, I've misplaced my keys. You could do something interesting with that. It started raining outside. I did not expect that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta make sure I'm consistent with these, because otherwise I'm gonna look back on it one day and I'll be like, why? So someone turned into a bunch of poker chips. Now you're too afraid to gamble anymore? Part of me would want to gamble even more doing that. That's probably bad. That's probably not healthy that I am thinking that way. Real? Oh, this is really good music for this drawing right now. Oops. Best of luck finding a casino that takes humanity as currency, but if you find it, let me know. Yeah, I know. I will, definitely. Get rid of this and look at it again. Your thoughts on TF where somebody becomes a collection of critters? I mean, that's also good. I'm a big fan of Fission TF in general. So anything where you'll just become a bunch of little things sounds good to me, especially insects. Big fan of that. Big fan. Does not happen very often. The best part is, oh yeah, that is what the name means. Yeah, fishing. It's not fishing. I'm going fishing, TF. The best part is how difficult it'd be to turn them back if you have to find every piece of whatever they became. Yeah, that's never happening. Do you prefer it remains a hive mind or like one of them is the actual TFE? I prefer the second one, where only one of them remains the actual person. A hive mind would be interesting though. But if we're talking just personal preference, I like it when you just become one of the crowd. Yeah, it does make it simple. I also just enjoy it like that. Go. Making money, I see. Hey, Kyrio, welcome. Yes. Making money by turning people into gambling chips, which I think is pretty fun, and I'm going to keep doing it. I did turn somebody into a snail also earlier today, which is fun, and I've now finished my poor redeem, so it is now redeemable. No one else has actually redeemed it yet, and I'm kind of scared it'll break it, but I don't know. Is it even available? I hope so. But, yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I really wanted to draw, I mean, this was in my list for a while, like drawing somebody turning into a bunch of gambling chips, but I also just wanted to draw a hand today. I was in drawing a big hand mood, so I sketched this out. And it was very fun. I liked it. Oh, it worked! Nice! It seemed that it chose the same color that it uses for mine. So what I'm probably going to do is, because the username color thing, I don't know, it's a mystery to me at the moment. I don't really know how to get it to work, but I can make it be a random color, which might be better for now. So that's what it does? Yeah, that was very blue. Is your name blue? Because it's yellow on my end. But if your name is blue for you, then I guess that works. It was just also that same color for me. Random would work, yeah. Yeah, it's orange. Yeah, it should have been orange, basically. So, yeah, I don't know. There is an endpoint for grabbing the username color, but for whatever reason, it returns something completely different every single
Zero
time.
Renico turned into a spray bottle.
Nice. Spray bottle. That's going to be awesome. I do need to clean later, so that's very helpful, actually.
Ghosty7737 turned into an Inteleon.
Ah, nice. Nice. That's a classic. That's one of the, like, 4 Pokemon I have in the list. Inteleon.
Zekflare turned into a sloth.
Ooh, a sloth. I like sloth. too.
Kyriobs turned into a griffin.
Nice. I love how it pronounces your name. Kyriobs. Catbird, catbird, catbird. Yeah, griffin are fun.
Zero Renico turned into a chimera of your choosing.
Nice.
G4 Erdian turned into a raccoon.
Guess you don't mind being quadrupedal for a bit? You're fun, quadrupedal. You'd be fun to ride. And cute. Works for me. Hell yeah. A raccoon. I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just stop on this eye for a second. And then I'm going to change the shoe burst so that it will just change to a random color whenever you redeem it. It seems that the just redeeming it normal with it trying to grab the username color is not working, which I kind of expected because I spent like an hour trying to get it to work and it just wouldn't. I got every step of the way except getting it to actually retrieve the proper hex value of the color of the username from Twitch. It just wouldn't do it. So instead, I will just make it random. You have like 4k of these yip points? Well, you can use them for whatever you want. I'm trying to add more ways to use them. But, you know, it takes a while to implement them. What I'd like to figure out is I'd like a little application to run that will make little kobolds walk around the screen with usernames of the people who spawn them in. And then you can do things with those kobolds, like make them walk to a certain location or make them say something, etc., etc. That's what I'd really like to do. That's like the next thing. Also, the paw redeem animation doesn't play all the way through properly, and I don't know why. So there's that as well. So I can change this if I just delete this, delete this, delete this, and then delete that. Then I can do this, and then I can do this, and that should work. So now it should change it to a random color whenever you do the shoe burst redeem, which is, of course, this. Please be random. Well, that's the same color as before, so that's a good start. I'm gonna do it one more time, just to test. Yes! Okay. Awesome, it's working. Yeah, see how the tail like gets halfway across the screen and then it stops? I genuinely don't know why, because in the media itself, it's playing the entire GIF. So I don't know why OBS is doing that. Genuinely no idea. I also want to add some sound effects to it. I have an idea of what I want it to sound like. I just, again, I had to quickly get it in last night, and I didn't give myself all the time in the world to do it, so. I did spend an hour trying to just get it to work in the first place. But it is now, which is good. Yip yap 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 yap. Nice. Oh, it's a yip yap yip yap yip yap. Oh, I see. I definitely want anytime there's a yip, I'd love a little kobold sound to happen on the stream as well. Just like says yip. Anytime there's a yip emote or anytime someone says yip. Just anytime a chat message contains the phrase yip in it, I need it to put it on the stream. I think that's important. You'd probably spam it too much. That's the point. I mean, if anyone's ever interested in a stream where I just sit here and try and figure out how to get things working, then I could always do that. But it would be kind of boring, I think. What is probably going to end up happening at some point is I will probably just go into Godot and then program my own like stream controller thing that just kind of lets me add whatever custom stuff I want, which I think will be a lot better. Actually, I think having those three is fine. This is supposed to be a chip, not a tier, just realized. Please, please, please. One hand. You can do it. You can draw a circle. Okay, I'll help you out. There. I'm liking this so far. Big line art project. I enjoy doing those. Oh, sippy time. Yeah, you're right. I probably should, hey. 1 second. Grab my sippy. Yummy. Nom 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 nom. Liking this too. On one end, you hear about gamblers hitting big right before they quit. On the other end, you've got folks with a different fate. Yeah, exactly. Here I go again with my fishing TF bias. Hey, let's do some fishing TF. Catch some fishing. Why don't we? Yeah. It's too low. Okay, Bubba. Okay.
Send the chips and the other person PFs in the fish.
I could do a fish and chip TF one day, yeah. You either leave at a loss or gamble long enough to see yourself become the game pieces. Exactly. Oh, I wonder how the vote on the little Kai gremlin is going on my Discord. If you don't know, on my Discord right now, I've got a vote going for the name of let me get him up. The name of this little guy. He's going to appear in the stream and he will read random excerpts from Wikipedia. Whenever he's redeemed. Unless I can think of something more funny, that's what it's going to be. Currently on my Discord, if you join, you'll be able to vote for his name. The majority votes Yippee. Okay. Interesting. Yippee! Yippee! It is a pretty good name. This is true. I still prefer, what is it? Kaimunculus. You do like Yippee? Well, if the people choose what they choose, then it gets chosen. That makes sense. That made sense. What I just said. If they choose what they choose, it gets chosen, and then it will have been decided. People's Choice Awards. He says yippee after he finishes says yippee after he finishes reading the wiki. I feel like he should have he should speak in a way that like inserts the word yip just a couple of times throughout whatever he's saying. I think that is important. No. There we go. The Fitness Yip Pacer test is a series. Yeah, exactly. Hey. Like this, I like this. Getting a lot of motion in this hair. I like how it's turning out. feel like this should be more. Yeah. Should be just more disheveled in general. I feel like this is how you get when you've been gambling for a while, you know, and you're about to lose your entire body to playing chips. I think it's important that I represent that emotion, and it's a very specific emotion, but I think it's important that it gets representation. Go. Final boss of gambling being defeated. Oh no, this is, I mean, this guy's losing. Like, straight up, this guy, he's not winning to the final boss of gambling. Like, he's got straight up. Yeah. Yeah. Griblick.
Or Squidly.
That is good. I can't add any more names to the vote though. It is maxed out. I know. Yeah. They were all except the first one were suggested by chat. Dave, true. Something the house always wins. Just like in that season of Fallout, where they say the house always wins, like every scene. The house always wins. His name's Mr. House because he always wins. Until I choose a different playthrough, true. You kill him immediately. Apparently the show is supposed to take place after Fallout New Vegas, which I feel like, I guess it means that whichever ending happens that you don't kill him is the canon one. But also, I'm not sure if the games are canon to the TV show at all. I don't think it's actually been confirmed whether or not they are. Or maybe it has and I'm just behind. Let's see the house win against grenade launcher. Exactly. The game was rigged from the start, Koenig. Don't tell me that. I feel like I can win one of these days. But tell me what I can't do. Do whatever I want if I put my mind to it. My mum always said. Son, you can do whatever the fuck you want. If you put your mind to it. How people talk here. I think it's important that everybody understands that. That's actually how my mum talks. It's not. I'll never tell. Benny's such a character, I cannot lie. I have gambled consistently for blank years. I think I would know if I had an addiction. Man, if that's a reference to something, I got nothing. I'll leave stream since it's late. Have fun. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure to have you. Let it ride! What's that from again? Is that from Always Sunny? DM Archive. I don't know what that is. He make the funny videos. Fair enough, fair enough. This is what this looks like so far. Take a little sippy of my own. Is bro becoming the money? He's becoming poker chips. Which I think is fun. In a sense, he is becoming the money. That's true. Hey Kenku, watching this at work is wild. I can't believe you're watching it at work. What overcame you to want to open this up while you're at work? Hippie? You know what they say, living costs a fortune. It does. I'll have a sippy. This is a personal piece? Yeah. It's my last day at my old job, so I thought I'd do a bit of a personal piece today. Today's a bit of a celebration day for me, because as of Monday, I mean technically as of tomorrow, but as of Monday, this will officially be my main job. Bro's gambling for his life on art, so it's only fitting. Yeah, this is true. This is very true. Congrats on the last day. Thank you. This is a gamble for me. But I think it will work out. I'm pretty confident. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Especially once I clear my commission queue properly. I think that'll help a lot. Then I can just like openly start like advertising for commissions constantly. At the moment, I don't really want to advertise that they're open, even though they are. Just right now, because I want to clear the queue that I have. Kynic starts turning into a house. The house always wins. The house always wins. It's true. Each victim becomes another casino for more people to lose their humanity in. Oh man, TFing into a whole casino? Jeez. It's just like a street full of them. That's a lot. That's a lot of casinos, dude. You know how many people gamble in those things? Like, oh, there's a lot. Be back when you're on break if I'm still going. Bye. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Tell the Archaeopteryx that I never wanted this. Featherhead metropolis. Liar, liar, waves on fire. No. Who's your favorite Twitch artist? Mine's the one that shouts no. Why do they do that? I'm not sure. I feel like I understand why this is a personal piece because I'm also taking a lot of gambles myself. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I left ostensibly a very comfortable job to do this because, I mean, a big part of the reason was because I was not having a good time at that place. I was very, I was becoming very mentally just unstable and not having a good time. So I needed to get out no matter what. Like it was fucked. And so I figured that's a big reason I decided to just do this instead. And I hope that it will turn out. I really, really do. Going for degree, but I mostly just want to remain indie. Yeah. I much prefer working for myself. I'm also just like... I feel like I'm particularly bad at doing things that people ask me to do. I don't know. I'm good at like when I get like one task to do. This is a big reason why I'm not there anymore. When I started, it was great because I would just get given a task, and then I could spend like a week or two doing it, and that was really good. I enjoyed that. But then over the years, it became, oh, you're working on task A, well, I need you to also do task B, but task B is more important. I know you're in the middle of task A, but I need you to stop working on task A entirely and work on task B for like however long. Who knows how long. And that really fucked with me, because it would not just happen once, it would happen over and over again. And there ended up being so many things that were unfinished, or that I'd forgotten what I was even doing. Just did not help at all. It was not, it was not a productive time for me. And then I just ended up beginning to resent the place. And never felt attracted to having a job. It just doesn't seem fun to me, even only after having one job and some internships. Yeah, I agree. Though, I think I differ in the way that if my job was like this right now, I could do this forever. Like, this is easy. If I got paid for just drawing this stuff, then bam, I'm happy. Fortunately, I'm a small little kobold streamer. I'm not a not a big donkey streamer like Azel or anything. Though I am trying to make my stream more interesting, and I have commissions and stuff, so that's cool. Patreon. I'm trying to make my way. Love animating and drawing, but working for a studio just doesn't sound like it would be great. I mean, I guess for me it depends on the studio. If it was like an indie game studio, I would be all over that. I would be doing that all the dang time. Easy. Especially if I got to direct. If I got to direct a project, oh my god, it would be good. How's this looking? This is looking pretty good. Just... yeah. I think this needs to be here. Yeah, I did say this the other day, but like, if I got to put together my own game studio, what a dream that would be. You've only got your eyes set on Spindle, Horse, or Glitch Productions. I don't know if they would. I don't know what those guys are like. They, for me, feel too big. I don't know. Maybe they're both fine. I don't know. I don't know. I worry that places like that, because they are so big and are run potentially quite differently to how a traditional studio would be run, I worry that there would be like crunch and stuff. So I don't know. Also, I don't even know how one would become a part of one of those companies. It seems like a very insular thing. Start your own indie company, Cobalt Productions. I already have one. It's called Inhuman Resources. But nobody works there except me right now, and also I can't pay anyone because we don't make any money. I'd love to make some money with it. Yeah, Inhuman Resources. It's great, isn't it? I know. It's the best. Okay, time for me to start drawing more of these chips. Hire you? I would love that. I can't pay you. I don't have any money to pay you with. I only have enough to live. Okay. Do I bother making these accurately square? Probably yes. So I'm that kind of guy. But, you know, what I'd love is if at some point you'll work for free? Are you serious? At some point, this is real, I'd like to gather a bunch of people. Okay. I'd like to gather a bunch of people and set up a new server thing. I don't know. But I would like to have everybody willing to work on a game. But it would need to be a bunch of people who are legitimately actually dedicated to doing it for an extended period. Possibly over a year or two. And then what we could do is we could set up a pitch meeting. Everyone could pitch their ideas and then we could vote for whose idea is the most viable. What everybody wants to work on. And then we make whatever that thing is and see what happens. I'll write the story of the game and you can tell me if it's shit or not. Well, I'll keep that in mind. And I'll get back to you. Just check the sketch cooldown isn't 1 per stream. How many per stream is it? It should only be 1 per hour. It shouldn't be 1 per stream. I think I originally set it to 1 per stream, but then I was like, they're only 10 minutes. So then I changed it. I think it's only 1 per hour. I mean, you can redeem another one if you have the points. Like, that's what they're for. Anybody is allowed to redeem a sketch at any time. Okay, these holes look fine. Yeah. What do? Oh, it's so cute! I love that. Goodness. Thank you. You've only got half the amount needed to redeem it. Time to turn into more. Time to TF. You know what to do. Don't want to interrupt whatever flow you might be in. That's fair, that's fair. I'm quite enjoying doing this at the moment. It's no worries. I like that. That's better. Indie forever! You're working on a comic, actually? Oh, that's awesome. I want to work on a comic too. I just haven't let myself because I keep getting scared of all of my ideas. Keep being like, this story sucks. I'm not going to do this. And then I don't think about it again. You're lucky enough to have someone alongside you. I wish I did too! I was working with Shy, writing his comic, but Shy did not like the story that I wrote for it, and so that never ended up happening. And that's no shade on Shy, it's just like, I was trying to write a story for somebody else's passion. Like, just, I don't think it was ever going to work out. At least not with me. If you don't know, Shy is another TF artist. But sometimes I just say people's names and then I expect everyone to know who that is. Yep, rip. Rip, rip, rip. That's how it is. Oh, you have a Ko-fi. I did not know that. And I apologize if you told me before, I'm very good at forgetting things. Quakey Raid, welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness. I'm currently drawing a fish and TF of a dude turning into a bunch of playing chips from gambling. I hope Metaphor was fun. Did you finish it? It's Lilac the annoying deer. Hi Lilac the annoying deer. Welcome to the stream. I'm Kynic the annoying kobold. Reverse raid? I know. It was like a raid revenge. Is that a thing? Yeah, you know what I mean. Raid revenge. Welcome everybody. I'm Kynic. I'm a kobold. I draw TF, which is transformation art. I also just draw general furry art on the internet. You can find me on my link, which is above my head. I'm currently a Ditto, but I'm usually a kobold. You're fine? Thank you. You thought I would? I thought I would, but it's a JRPG, so I still got at least another stream to go. Yeah. That's what Persona 5 felt like, so I'm not surprised. I'm currently trying to draw spots on a die. Harder than you think. And then I was also talking about writing a comic and how I keep thinking all of my ideas for writing a comic are bad, so I just never do it. I did write a bit of a comic 2 different times, but then I lost faith that it would be interesting. For the first one, 1 page in, and then for the second one, like 7 or 8 pages in. Just think of them like spots on a Dalmatian. Aren't you supposed to be at work, Tim Tam? Have you already on your break? I feel like it's only been a couple minutes since you left. Having read your script for comics, I want to see more. I appreciate that. Thank you. Maybe my stories would be fine. I don't know. I'm very critical of myself, and I know that if, for example, if I did a comic and it actually did well, then other people would be critical of it too, and then that might destroy me, which I'm scared of. I'm scared of being destroyed. I'm scared of being broken into little pieces by the masses. You know that there's a show that just came out, was released by Glitch, called Gameoverse, right? And it is fine. It's pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. I thought, yep, that's alright. And then just randomly, I was listening to this podcast where some people were talking about, some people ended up talking about it, and one of them hated on it so hard. Was like, it's shit. You know, the voice acting's bad, the story's boring, and like I got their points. I'm like, yeah, okay, I can see where you're coming from. But then that wasn't even my story. But I was so like emotionally affected by it. I was like, oh god. I didn't even notice that this thing that I enjoyed was hated so much for these very valid reasons by some people. And now I'm like, ooh. like I'm scared to like even try with my own thing. It's you with a few things, yeah. I mean that's like one example. And I see that often. I'm like, you know, sometimes, especially when I watch a piece of media that I think is fine, or I think is good, and then somebody else tears it down and then, you know, makes a really compelling argument. And I'm like, damn, okay. What's wrong with me? So that's why I haven't made a comic again. I hope it's fun watching me draw circles. There's going to be a hater for everything. I know. I just want it to be like... I don't know how to explain how I feel. I just want everyone to like it and for no one to hate it. And I think that's a personal hurdle I need to get over before I start putting comics on the internet, you know? At least with TF, it's like, with a commission, it's like, some person pays me to draw something, and then I've drawn it, and then they like it, because they paid for it, and they know exactly what they were getting from me. That transaction, it gives me a lot of dopamine, and I like it. The more scary thing used to be posting my personal pieces and, you know, getting comments, but I think at this point I've cultivated an audience that likes what I do, and anytime I get a weird comment from some other person who's like, this fucking sucks, I'm like, oh, yeah, whatever. When it comes to a comic, I am way less emotionally secure about that, because that's like telling a story from the heart, man. Like, there's a lot more going into that, personally speaking. The way he be making circles, bro. Call bro the spot the way he be making circles. Helps that they get no attention or feedback. I mean, my TF art does get attention and feedback. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to... I think the worst case scenario as well would be if I make a comic and then it doesn't get any attention, and the only attention it does get is negative. That would be even worse. Because I don't know how I would deal with that. I would probably never write anything ever again. I'd be like, okay, I failed. I'm done. Really good at drawing circles, by the way, as you can see. It's taking my first try at every single one of them. Lemon Demon, yeah. Same, I started doing commissions not long ago and seeing my client happy makes me happy. Exactly, it's the best. I love it. And it gives me fulfillment, and I want to do it as a job, which is why one of the many reasons why I've left my old job. Today is my last day there. Or I guess it was my last day there. I'm pretty much done now. Okay, let's move this down a bit. Cancel. I'm gonna redo this last circle. Come on. Come on. Bit bigger. Okay, I like that. I like that. I can do that. You could care less about your writing, but you love seeing people enjoy them. Yeah. So hard for me to write for yourself? Yeah. I don't write for myself at all. I only draw for myself because I know that I'll post it later. Post it? I don't know why I said that. Post it later. And have people give me reactions. It's the reason I barely make any music anymore too. Because I found that once I left high school and there wasn't like a teacher to show my music to, I like didn't care about making it anymore. That's one die. Let's give it the little whoop. These ones. Don't want it to tangent with anything. That looks good, that looks good. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I'll put it on SoundCloud. I mean, my music is on Bandcamp. That's where it is. I can link my Bandcamp. Circle's the bane of all artists. I know, right? Hands, easy. You see this hand that I drew? I sketched that from no reference. No reference for this hand. These fucking circles? I'm staring at the circles on this die, and I'm like, trying to copy them. Nothing. Hand, easy. Circles, challenge level impossible. Bandcamp changed the color of their logo. That scares me. Can I just do this? Yes. Here's my Bandcamp. There you go. That's real. I hope that doesn't happen to me when with my writing when I finish college. Yeah, I hope not. There you go. I don't know why it added another slash. I did not copy another slash, as far as I know. But there it is. Yeah, the other sleeve is becoming a bunch of chips. I just haven't drawn the chips yet, because that's the thing that I'm procrastinating the most. Good though. Looking good so far. I do want to add a little bit more line variation to the sleeve though. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, let's do this other die. And then, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens after that. See what life brings after this other die. Because I think I might be finishing up soon. I am pretty exhausted. Because I know I haven't been streaming all morning, but man, I've been at my desk all morning. I've been here since like... how many hours now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours at my desk. And I really want to go and have something to eat. Let's eat children in a dinosaur orchestra. Eh. Eh. Not a bad line. You would die if you were at a desk for that long? Yes. I'm feeling pretty dead right now. Oh, stretch. Yes, that's such a good idea. Holy. Oh. How does that look? You know what? That's fine. That looks good. Oh. My butt hurts. That's how long I've been sitting. It's bad. It's bad. Oh.
Hasdog 11 turned into a raven.
Hell yeah, dude. Well done. That's a pretty cool TF. Oh, did I say? I think I said this earlier in the stream, but I figured out how to pull all of the animals from like a text file, which means I can just make it like hellishly long without having to do any work. All I need to do is add the entry to a text file. It's great. Yeah. It's good stuff. Infinite animals. Yeah. Okay. I asked Grub for some suggestions as well, so there's some pretty unique ones on there. Somebody got Were Koala, which was one of Grub's suggestions earlier in the stream. Which, yeah, I mean, sure. Why not?
Ghosty 7737 turned into a Gudra.
Nice. Einik D. Papyrus. I don't know why you said that. Alkynic B. Papyrus. You could even have a hybrid option that combines two random things together. Yeah. Well, I wanna maybe add one that's like, it adds like a I don't know, some kind of adjective or something. I could do a lot with it. I don't really know.
Ghosty 7737 turned into a paw.
A paw. That's pretty good. That is pretty dang good. See, that is a good circle, but the angle is too steep. Go like that.
Zero Reniko turned into a polar bear.
Polar bear. Nice.
Miss Gwaki turned into a vase.
Miss Kawaki. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
X Willow Cat turned into a television remote.
Oh, another TV remote. Miss Crocky. Miss Crocky. Eh, screw it. That's fine. Just draw the circles.
Hasdog 11 turned into a number.
A number.
Just where Kusin turned into an insect.
Why did it add an S sound to your name? Just a Kusin. Just a Kusin. Don't worry, I have just saved. Thank you for that. Good on you for becoming an insect, though. I love those. Okay, I suddenly just banged two of those circles out perfectly. Cool, 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 cool. Can I do it with this one? No, apparently not. Nope. Circles, man. What is wrong with them? Why can't they just not... Whatever. I'm not going to complain. It's fine. Fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to change the angle of that one and no one's going to notice. Okay? No one is going to talk about it. No one's going to notice that I'm changing the angle and it's changing the way that the line is being rendered slightly because of the bilinear interpolation. No one's going to talk about it. No one's going to ever mention it. Okay? No one's going to mention it. Because Kynix had enough of circle drawing time now. Circle drawing time is over. Circle drawing time is officially over and no one ever going to talk about it again. This die needs changes now. If you like the number 43, that is an interesting take. I'm kind of curious as to why you specifically feel like the number 43. Kynix banned all circles. That's not what I said. I haven't banned circles. I don't think I could ban a shape. I think if I tried to ban a shape, I don't think physics would work anymore. But it is no longer circle drawing time. I've also just noticed a tangent right here. See this? I'm zooming in. Tangent. No one's going to talk about it, okay? No one's going to talk about... You see this tangent right here? No one's going to talk about it. Because I'm not going back and fixing it. It's talking about that tangent. I have banned talking about the tangent. There we go. Perfect. No tangents on that one because I am epic. And I'm a professional artist who knows how to draw. Exactly. Even though this looks bad, I don't like it. Makes the other one look worse. Nope, I'm starting them again. Here's one. This one. And this one. Who did pause the pause? Tim Tam? Why would you do this in my time of need? Okay, that'll do. Would this look better if it was like... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because you gotta go, you want to see him before you go back to work? Damn. I can't believe you would have done this. I can't believe you've done this. Fine. Fine. Okay, I just drew that really far away from where it was supposed to be. That's cool. I'm drawing them clenched angrily. Because of my circle drawing time made me upset. I'm upset now. I'm angry. See? It's reflected in my art. It's always foot paw and never hand paw because you... Because I no one tells me that I have to do it the other way, and so I do it the way I want. Okay? Foot paw better than hand paw. Exactly, looks kind of limp. That was intentional. And no one's allowed to say otherwise, because this is my realm. My realm. See this? This is me right now. This is what I look like. My realm. Never seen many hand paws when you do it? It's because I don't. That's because I don't. Your domain expansion. Oh yes, my domain has expanded. I'm gonna draw the tops of these. More circles. Ah, it's more circles. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. I can do that. I can do more circles. It's good. It's totally fine. Happy to do more circles. Happy to do more circles. More and more and more. Or I chose this for myself. I did this. I decided that it would be poker chips and not, you know. See this tangent? No one's going to talk about it, okay? I decided it would be poker chips, and that's what it is. See this tangent? No one's going to talk about it, okay? And this one? No one's going to talk about it. No one is going to talk about it. What's a tangent? A tangent, something you want to avoid in line art, where a line... Say you have a shape. I'm going to make it a square, because I'm sick of drawing circles. Say you have shape A, and you have shape... You want to add shape B, right? And you want to make it look distinct from shape A. What you don't want to do is this, which is just bad practice for art, makes things look muddy, makes things look confusing, puts things on the same lane. This is called a tangent, where these lines are intersecting. Tangents could also be something where if you, for example, have shape A like this, I mean, this might be called something else, but I also call these tangents, and then you have shape B, and shape B is like doing this. See how this line is like, looks like it's going through this entire area there? I don't know if it's the official terminology, but it makes things look confusing, and that's kind of how I determine what a tangent is and isn't. So this isn't really a tangent, but this definitely is. Thanks for making my break go quick. That's all good. I hope the rest of your work can go quick too, so you can get home and chill. You can. I think tangents probably are fine for doing piles of things, sure. But I don't know. I just like avoiding them when I can. Probably fine. Probably fine. Few hours remain. Bye. Have a good work. You have the Sheldon Cooper magnet stuck onto the head of your bed frame. That's scary. Is that guy from the? Is that the one from The Big Bang Theory? Is that who Sheldon Cooper is? That's the only Sheldon I know. I also haven't watched that show. My dad did. But I did not. He says Bazinga? Okay, it's that guy, yeah. I'm sorry for your loss. Your mum got really into young Sheldon. You got into it because it would always play when you got your hair cut. You got your hair cut every week? Is that normal? Do people get their hair cut every week? Or So... I get my hair cut maybe once a year. So I'm completely out of touch with the haircutting community. Your mum was insane? Yeah, sounds like it. My mum was making me cut my hair every week. I'd be like, seriously? Like, what are you doing? Cutting, like, the dust off the top? Less so now? Yeah, damn. Such a beautiful song. Yeah, I really like it. Don't worry, I saved. Can't imagine coloring this. It's gonna be fun, and I'm not gonna do it today. Or if I do it today, it won't be on the stream. It'll probably be later tonight. Thankfully, like, as much as I'm joshing about circles, thankfully it is just cylinders, basically, that I'm drawing. Thankfully I didn't make the pattern anything too complicated. I always, well, not always, but I used to have this habit of being like, yeah, I can draw 100 fucking fish. This was for a university project. And I can draw, I gotta make this design really complex and draw 100 of it. Yeah, that'll work. No. Oh, no. No. Did it? Was it worth it? No. No, it was not. I did it. Right time to draw this thing. Damn, this thing got hands. Yeah, literally. I did some coloring off screen, shows Mona Lisa. Yo, I did some coloring off stream, real quick. Literally has 20-page comic done. Yeah, just some casual off stream coloring. This will probably be a nice thing to color. This will probably be a nice thing to color while listening to YouTube or something. And I'm not going to be too precious about the lineup for these chips. Da Vinci? Da Vinci. I wonder if there are any TF artists who draw fun TF art in the style of a Renaissance painting. Grub does, my partner. I can show you. She, her whole thing is like classical and Renaissance stuff. Let me bring something up. She is the person that taught me to draw, at least for the first bit. I've been teaching myself for a long time now, but she gave me the chutzpah. It sounds awesome? It is awesome. I'll show you. Let's just save this. Corresponder is Da Vinci. Go. So I will link her Blue Sky and then I'll like put a couple of her pieces up. I go to media. Something rendered. There's a couple things. There's this one. This one's almost there. Let's go. So there's this. This is my partner. Grab her art. This. Then there is. Let's have a look. Reminds me of Lisa Frank. I think she would be very flattered that you had said that. So there's this one. These are both digital, or these are both quicker ones. I'm trying to find one that's like a, it's like a, because she does physical as well. There we go. Here's one. This one. This is Grub. Just a lined watercolor little thing. Look. So look. This one. Another bird. This Grub's art. There is, what else? There's this one. This one's pretty good. There's some fun art there. What else? Yeah. You may very well recognize the art style. I've definitely reposted a lot of her stuff. This one. Yeah, you love her art? Me too. What else? Oh yeah, this one. This was one of that I really like of her Sona. So yeah, it's basically just this stuff. Oh, I love her watercolor stuff. Here's another watercolor one. So you should go follow Grub in the link that I put into the Twitch, because she does post very fun pieces of art that are quite unique. Okay. Oh, here's one more. Here's one more that she's done. This one's insane. There we go. It's kind of low res, but yeah, that's Grub's art. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Reminds you more of romanticism? Yeah, fair enough. I'd have to say I'm not really familiar with classical art styles. So you could say Renaissance and Romanticism and I wouldn't know the difference. I'm sure Grub would though. She actually did an art degree, and I didn't. I'm glad you'll think it's 10 out of 10. It's really freaking good. Hey, we were talking about your art. Yep. Grub's in the room. What have you got to show me? What have you got there? You did more art. Oh my god, that looks so good. It's me holding Mishka. And her scary eye. Grub jump scare, she's gonna bite me. They're saying hello to you in chat. Grub says hello. I think I'm done for now. This one took a lot out of me. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Thank you. Came out great. Thank you. It's definitely not finished yet, but yeah, I linked to your Blue Sky and then showed a bunch of your art on the stream. It's okay. Someone was like, I wish there was a TF artist who did something in the style of a Renaissance painting. Yeah, it does take forever.
Very grubby, but it's very misspelled because when I type and text, my spelling gets really atrocious, and then it took a long time, and every time I spelled very, it had two R's, so it's very grubby, like very messy. But Veru is the first word. Good to have. Yeah, no, but there are people that call it Moon, which is very fun, and I like that too. You're not the only one who thought that, and it's a nice spin, and I like that. The edit he did was really cute.
Go. Yeah, I enjoy it. I think I have nostalgia for it just because people used to do it a lot at school. And like bubble text, drawing bubble text was a fun pastime.
Looks like a giant marshmallow that you can eat. Yeah. How delicious. That's Stella's.
That's okay.
That's perfect.
I know, it's great. He's a soul, dude.
So,
Yeah. That's why he's becoming poker chips.
selling body parts.
Nope.
Also semi-inspired by that JoJo episode.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Can you talk to them about it?
Yep.
I think that is going to be one of my favorites. So.
Have the bottom pushed up a bit more. Look like it's really bursting out of there. I'm done for today. Oh, thank you all for watching. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. Let's see if there's anybody I can raid. Let's raid Luli again. Congratulations on your amazing work as always. Thank you very much. I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Yeah, enjoy. See you next stream. Can't wait for the next stream. That's awesome. That is honestly the best thing. Best thing ever. Here's a celebratory shoe burst. There we go. Oh, it's even in my color. Look at that. Can't wait for your next stream. Have a good weekend. Thank you very much. You love kind streams. Thank you. Make sure when you do your kobold raid, do your kind of wriggler and tail burst. What is it? There you go. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Have a good weekend.